Oakridge redevelopment project is going to be the largest development project in Vancouver's history. Involves redevelopment of the mall itself. This project is at the heart of the City of Vancouver's plans to redevelop the Cambie corridor. It's a long-term plan that the City of Vancouver has in place. It'll be an area of high growth, second only to the downtown core of Vancouver itself. Hall's scope on the Oakridge development project is to upgrade the existing infrastructure in preparation for the new development. So this involves a full upgrade to the storm and sanitary sewer system, water system upgrades, and additions to the BC hydro infrastructure.
So approaching the excavation, obviously, we had a very intense plan going into it. And one of the first things we knew we had to do was getting there and support the utilities. There were so many utilities in this intersection, we couldn't just go and support utilities with I-beams above ground and still been able to maneuver and work around them with the large excavators. So we actually had to go in ahead of time and countersink all the I-beams underneath the asphalt, expose the utilities, wrap our straps around them, beams, and then actually bury everything again. We had to drop back and start our excavation. So that's when we actually started our tight shore methodology of excavation, where we would dig, we would set a cage in, and we would start digging inside these cages as we started working them down with road plates and sheet piling, supporting the gaps in between and around utilities and the shoring. We had to work one section at a time. We could never get too far ahead of our section, because once we had the I-beams and the utilities that were supported exposed, there was no more going back to dig. We couldn't get back to that point. So we had to be really sure as we progressed through cage by cage in between every single utility that we were very precise, and at the same time consistently taking proper surveying shots to make sure that our cages would allow our pipe to go in and online.
So we're working for Ellis Don here on this project. They're the prime contractor, and they set the bar for safety extremely high. Hall has stepped up to the plate and met that challenge. We have an incredible safety record on this job, and the example is set from the senior project management, and the buy-in comes from the crews all the way down.
It's been great working with a large size company like Ellis Don on this job. There's a lot of support that comes from them, and they got lots of work around. So we're involved with a lot of projects with them right now, and our relationship with them continues to strengthen.
All Constructors has had a large team working on this project on the management end. It's been a job that requires a large team. Multiple project managers, project engineers, coordinators, all working together, working closely with the field staff. Very cohesive team. We've had to be. A lot of changes come up quickly, to be fast on our feet, quick reactions to service the client and get the job done.
So our engineers in the office really came into play with that, working with the AutoCAD and figuring out exactly what angles we were going to have to use where it worked with our shoring and our current utility supports. We had a lot of construction joints that we had to do, and at the same time we could only put so many cages in, take so much of that intersection at a time. So it really goes back to the engineers, the guys in the office that you don't see out here building it, that really helped us with all the AutoCAD alignments, coordinates, so out in the field we can be within millimeters.
Ellis Don came into this project a little bit later than Hall Constructors did, and they've done an excellent job. All the different moving pieces and the different design aspects. Very happy working with Ellis Don, an excellent working relationship. We're looking forward to closing this out and watching them finish out the rest of this project.